Alright, so yesterday was 4th of July. To the Americans, I want to say 4th of July. Yes, we love 4th of July. Alright. Second, that morning I beat the EldenRing DLC finally. And over the past basically 24 hours and some change, I've had a little bit of time to process the DLC. I want to give like a little rant, sort of like going over some of the things. Because going into the DLC, I expected like to be pretty good. While at the end of it, I thought it didn't meet the expectations that I had for it. I felt like they just overdid some things, especially with like the bosses, and underdeveloped on the world. So at the end, I don't think it's a bad DLC, but I think it was okay. And I think the the lack of quality on some of the things, especially in the world, and the over tuning of the boss is just, I don't know. It's like it didn't feel right. But first, I'm gonna go over some of the positives I like of it. Um, I'll say the first plus is the NPCs. I really like the NPCs. I felt it was a lot easier to keep track of them than in the best game than the base game. I think it was an improvement. I like more. I like the Moog guy. What? Yeah, his name starts with A. I like Igon, whatever his name is, because fucking Bale. Then I liked Lydia. The fancy blonde woman knight. And honestly, the horn scent dude was pretty cool. Though I didn't really like him, but his design was cool. I rock his helmet every day. But going to another positive is definitely, most definitely, is the world design. I feel like the world design was very good, and they really improved on it. I felt it was a lot nicer looking. Though what hampers it is for me, they had a problem reusing again when it came to like the catacombs. I felt they reused the Death Knights like 3 times. It's like I was expecting something different on each one, and then I don't know, the horn scent ghost being everywhere, it just kind of got boring after a while. Instead of like making like different enemies, because the same ones you kept seeing on repeat was the horn scent ghost, the grave birds, and the horn scent knights guys. Those are the ones you were going to see the most often, and they got really stale really fast after the first area over the first boss. They just got really stale. Now, in the first area, there's a little bit more diversity, but it starts fading away after that. But like, I don't know, and the dungeons didn't really feel that good to explore. I didn't really want to explore it very much. There wasn't really a incentive to. I explored, I think, most of them, but I didn't really want to do it. It felt like a chore. And it felt like that in a base game after the like first 10 you did, or first like 7 actually. Felt like that. So when I went into the base game, I was hoping for like more improved ones. Now they improved the catacombs a bit. They added a little bit more complexity to them, which I like, but that ended up getting stale for me after the second one, because then it felt the same for me afterwards. After like the third one. Um, Also, they just all the loot was shit. Like everything you would go to would be like smithing stones or cookbooks, which I'm fine with cookbooks. I think cookbooks are fine, but they were everywhere, and it just got really annoying because you would get a cookbook. I'd be like, oh cool. That I'm hoping like something like cool for the next thing I pick up, and it would just be a smithing stone. Like I don't need another fucking smithing stone. All right, I'm level 621. I don't need another smithing stone. I have 99 of every smithing stone except for the ancient and the 2 ancient ones. That's the only ones I need. If you're gonna give me more loot, give me more of those. Because this is the in game. We don't need level ones in the in game area. Because you're clearly supposed to do this after beating the game. So that got annoying. And the Scood, uh, Shadow, the Shadow fragments. they're really annoying. I liked it because it reminded me of Sekiro, honestly. So I'm a big fan of Sekiro. I love Sekiro. So I was going through. I was like, cool. I like this system. But I got all the way up to level 19. Then I realized this isn't like the Golden Siege, right? Where there's like, I think you only need like what 35, and there's like 41 of them in the base game. No, there was exactly 50, which is you need all 50 to level up. And I got frustrated because I kept exploring. I couldn't find them all, and eventually I just went to a thing to get the last. What was it? It would have been last 5, I think. And I got like 3 of them, and I just couldn't figure out what the last 2 were. I went to almost every area. I just got confused and I gave up and decided just to beat the boss on the level 19. I feel like they could have added more of them, like as for defeating. Instead of like giving it to the hippos, the random fucking hippos, they could have given it to the main bosses. They can give you like 2 or 3, or like 1 or 2 in the beginning, and 2 and 3 towards the end. And I felt that it would have been better. It felt like a better pacing. You could tell it was an issue when they had to buff the damage for the Shiru fragments, because people weren't finding them. And luckily for me, I tend to explore like in depth on areas. I tend to take my time. I think I spent at least 60 hours on this DLC. Like first playthrough, I haven't even started my second playthrough. I spent 60 hours just like fucking playing it, and only 49 of them were exploring and fighting other bosses besides the final boss. I spent 11 hours on him. But yeah, that got annoying. I want to talk about the final boss, the bosses in general. The bosses were a letdown for me personally. Dancing Lion, the Dancing Lion was he was really annoying. I think at the time I had like I had Shidu fragments up to level 6 at that point. My character's 623. I'm like 81 bigger, okay? And I had to have 3 defensive talismans on to not get 2-shot. And it's crazy. I was wearing like medium armor. I was like in medium load. I was wearing like pretty heavy. I think I had Radahn's armor on. And I ended up getting 2-shotted, 3-shotted. If I didn't have like those talismans on, which was like really annoying and frustrating going into it. And I don't know. I feel like the camera on him didn't really feel good. I felt like he was just way too aggressive with like little downtime to actually like get a chance to heal. Because whenever you heal, he immediately jumped in, and my health bar would be like almost. It would be like below half health, sometimes down to like 25. Then I have to try and find a way to heal again without getting like hit, and it just got annoying, especially because his AOE, which most of the bosses in this DLC have AOE attacks, like very big ones, and that just gets annoying after a while. Before I go any further on bosses, I want to talk about the 3 bosses I had a lot of fun with. And I think if the rest of the bosses were like them, would have been fucking amazing. It would have been 10 out of 10 DLC, minus all the world building shit. Was it Relina? The twin, the great sword girl. I really liked her. She was fun to fight. She was really aggressive. I can deal with really aggressive if the camera angle is not weird, and she does give you some time to heal, because she's not always aggressive. She has more downtime than Dancing Lion did. Mesmer was a fucking great fight. 10 out of 10 easily. I sadly beat him off stream. I was like with my friends talking, and they were just saying shit to piss me off, and that was just like really fun fight. Fucking 10 out of 10. I loved everything about him. From his moves, to like, I don't know, I felt I got really in the zone with him. It reminded me of like Sekiro when I was fighting him. Like, I don't know, I just really liked him. I really liked the fight. And the third is Bale. Because Bale is just fucking fun. That was just a cinematic fight. He wasn't overly strong. You could kill him pretty easily, but goddamn was that a memorable experience. We need a little bit more bosses like that. Like 1 to 2 more bosses like that. That would have been fucking amazing, alright? He was a fun fight. Fucking Egon in the background screaming. Okay, those 3 bosses I really did enjoy. The Hog Rider, self-explanatory, shit boss. He's just a shit boss. Dancing Lion, I really don't like his AoEs. He just spams them constantly. He doesn't give you enough downtime when you need it. His camera angle's fucked. His AoEs just did way too much damage for how much he used them. Madra, the Lord of Frenzied Flame. He was okay. He wasn't bad, like Hog Rider and Dancing Lion. Midra was okay. The only reason why he's not more than okay is because he's not the Lord of fucking Frenzied Flame. He's the Lord of fucking delayed attacks. Alright, that shit was annoying as hell. It was so unintuitive. It felt so annoying to try and like time out every fucking dodge of him. It was just annoying. And then his little fucking beam that he blasts at you. You could survive the first hit most of the time. His little Frenzied Flame beam. But if he does that second one, which he can, I think he can do like almost like a second afterwards, you're just getting fucking destroyed, alright? And that shit just got... That happened to me a couple times. I ended up getting really pissed. I remember I streamed that. My fucking friend was in the chat fucking with me during it. If he wasn't so delayed, he'd been a pretty good fight, admittedly. It's just that he's too delayed for like my taste and what I like. This is why I like Sekiro and Bloodborne. They had pretty fast paced fights, but they were like pretty balanced. So I really like that. I feel like he would have been fine. He would have been good if he wasn't so delayed. Okay. The Rock Girl, she was okay. I honestly just forgot about her. She just came up. I just remembered her. I thought she was more like a mini boss. Honestly, she wasn't really that hard. Her spear's cool though. Her spear's cool. That's the weapon I chose. I think it's pretty cool. I haven't upgraded it yet, but I plan on like using it. Oh, what is that? The only one I think I didn't fight is the Sunflower. Yeah. I know its area on the map, but I just don't know how to get to it. I don't want to look it up. I might do it later today. But the final boss is, I want to get into this. I'll preface this. First off, lore-wise, I don't like the final boss from the story sense. I think the setup in the first game, if they were going to do DLC, someone's body, it's going to be someone's body. It should have been Godwin's body. That would make more sense. Or something to do with Godwin. Godwin was set up in the game. He was set to say that Godwin's story is dead. He's not. His soul is dead. His body's still alive. His body's friends with him. So, I thought it was a decent story, and it really appears in the DLC. You can see his body. So I thought they wanted to stand on that and do something. So we're going to do something with Godwin. That's what I was thinking. But no, it's without him. Which was disappointing for me, from a lore story. When it comes to actual fighting, it got really annoying. It got really annoying. I can do the first thing. Like, no problem. But when it comes to the second phase, it was terrible. All the design, shit. Whoever approved that boss, these people will not make a game just remake Bloodborne, put it on PC. And that's that. Went for making His first phase is okay. I think it could have been improved going to a better route in the second phase, but they didn't. They kept the same, basically the same moveset. But with the moveset, they added anime flashy moves. They added, after almost every swing, light strikes you from the heavens like you're getting smited by God himself, alright? And it just got annoying. It was tedious to fight him. And, I was gonna cheese him, but in the middle of me fighting him, the game crashed when he fucking did his little fucking, his fucking light attack move where he's fucking crosses in the air, fucking God's coming down to smite you from heaven attack, alright? Which is, it's okay. That attack's okay. By the time he did it, my game crashed. My entire PC crashed. If I have that clip, I think it was recording at the time. If I have it, I'll put it up. But the second phase was not fun. I really wish they did something different. Everything about that phase was just annoying. Just mainly because of the amount of times he was able to use the light moves, and it happening after every hit, being AoEs constantly. And then, oh god, then the stupid fucking Millennia flash step, like this is fucking Bleach towards you, phasing through time, alright? That shit's annoying as hell. That is so fucking annoying. Because, keep in mind, I had Moore's armor on. I had the Dragon Crest Great Shield. I had the Golden Braid. And I forgot, I had the talisman that boosts the efficiency of your potion healings. What was the last one I had? I don't know. I forgot the last one. But even with all that, I would get stun locked when he did the phase anime Bleach flash step, alright? Because it would hit you. Then I would try to roll after that. Then it would hit me. Then my character would get staggered for a second. Hit. Then the final one, where he fucking... Not only does he hit you like a fucking truck, he hits you with an AoE afterwards. It was just annoying. Anyways, that basically wraps up my thoughts about the fucking DLC. It was okay. I expected better, especially with the boss design. The boss design was just horrendous for me. It was really annoying. I feel like they could have done a lot better, and I think it exemplifies the problems with the base game when it came to the bosses. But the base game bosses were a lot more tolerable with the bullshittery. But I feel like it just got turned up more in the DLC. So, it is what it is. DLC was okay. It wasn't what I expected it to be. And not in a good way. But anyways, peace out.